who would win? A middle-aged retail worker with a lot of cholesterol or Freddy Fazbear? Of course, the obese man would win. This is why they choose the bear. Sakamoto Days was not the manga that I was expecting it to be, but it exceeded my expectations for an action manga. But what is Sakamoto Days even about? And why is it called Sakamoto Days, not Sakamoto's night or mornings? Once lived a hitman who was considered the greatest of all. Gangs feared him and he was respected by other hitmen. But one day, when the world needed him the most, he disappeared. He got married. Remember kids, a bad wife takes half of your belongings when she leaves, and a good wife makes you obese. But when you are a former hitman, you can't have a peaceful life, can you? Fortunately, Sakamoto has seen John Wick, so he's ready. When a former colleague visits him, he spends 0 seconds hesitating to protect his humdrum. Remember, hesitation is defeat, so he feeds him a hand, or at least thought of it. Shin is a mind reader. I didn't expect sci-fi element in this manga. I thought it would be pretty close to realistic and grounded action manga about assassins and hitmen, but I don't have any problem with it. Shin admires Sakamoto and asks him to come back from retirement, a very rude request. Sakamoto simply responds with, I won't go back to being a hitman. Shin does what all hitmen do when they are rejected. He tries to off his Sakamoto. The keywords here are try, because it's here when we see why it is called Sakamoto's Days. We witness a small percentage of Sakamoto's power. Sakamoto shows him the light on the other side of the river. Shin comes back from his near seeing the world of the unliving to Sakamoto's house and his family. Sakamoto does nothing and just eats dinner with him. Shin is confused at first, but after dinner he realizes why Sakamoto quit, ending people's subscription to life. Family. If he kills anyone, his wife would divorce him because it's in Sakamoto's family rules book. So Shin decides to join the family. I guess it's that easy. And that's Sakamoto's Days. Well, it's more than that, but I'm not going to go into every bits of detail of the story or its philosophical impact of it on my life and how it cured my autism. I don't have autism. Anyway, it's time to look at the world of Sakamoto. By the time I'm writing this, I have read only 24 chapters. The first thing I gotta say about the world building is why there are hitman schools and universities in this universe. So you telling me there is a chance that Agent 47 could be a teacher in these schools? What in John Cholesterol? So the main plot of Sakamoto, the main factor that makes the characters keep moving is the bounty. Remember in John Wick 2 when the Hitman Association excommunicated him? In this universe, Sakamoto gets a massive bounty on his head from the same association. Multiverse reference? One of the plus points that I appreciate in the story is the consistent movement of the plot and the environment. There's so little filler that you won't even notice, or you can't even call them filler, such as Sakamoto's kid wants to go to a theme park but he's being hunted by the entire universe. The plot moves like a river and the plot points are not the same every time. It's not a new assassin coming after him every chapter. Sometimes it's about 2 assassins coming after him, or the assassin is just dumb or lethal company. And these characters are not just characters written to be thrown away, they all have their own depths, weak points, backstory, and strong points. For example, in this chapter we see Mr. Gunner and Miss Edger, which is here when we get a bit more backstory about Sakamoto, or at least who he was before he became this badass hitman. I like stories like this as long as they make it interesting. Sakamoto is not a mystery, he's just there. Mewing. Like any good storytelling, this manga has multiple factions such as the Order, a big ominous group, or the Lab, and the Slur. Yes, they call them the Slur. They are either in conflict with each other or working together to tear down the other ones. We will see most of them with bits of lore drops here and there, or with a big exposition like post-credits scene Marvel style, which is the worst trend in the cinema's history.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Take a look at this panel. Our main cast, Sakamoto, Shin, and Lu. But this panel hits me hard because this cast and their chemistry with each other remind me so much of Gintama, which if you don't know what Gintama is, it's the greatest action comedy manga anime of all time and my favorite. Funny enough, Kaguya from Gintama has a Chinese dress and Lu here is Chinese. One thing that makes me fall in love with the story is its characters, and I'm not alone. Look at these popular shows: Konosuba, Panty and Stocking, Vinland Saga, Oshinoko, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. First of all, I am not homo something. just because I watched JoJo. I just like the man. What do those anime manga have in common? Great character writing and their character chemistry are awesome. You can't imagine a Konosuba show without Kazuma and the gang. The Megumi spin-off, which was kind of boring. What was it missing? The other members of the gang. Or JoJo without men. Wait, there's one. It's Sakamoto's Days. Sakamoto is not the main gear that makes the story go. Shocking, I know. Because manga makes us believe he's somewhat invincible until he's not. Shocking. It would be kinda boring to see the OP protagonist being OP. Shocking. So when I saw Mr. Gunner for Sakamoto in a corner, I was shocked. Shin and Lu are the type of characters that complement each other a lot. I see Shin and Lu as the somewhat comedy relief. Well, all of them are, but these two have their unique funny quirks. Like Lu needs to be drunk so she can fight good, a true drunkard fight style, and Shin just needs to read the mind of a Blue Archive fans and he's cooked. Well. Stop right there. The following section contains misinformation. When I was recording this, it was leaked. So the anime is confirmed now. It's coming 2025. So you're free to comment gigaballs under this video and feel free to join the Discord server and subscribe because why not? And yes, I'm sick. I'm having a cold. I had this whole section planned when I was going to bitch and moan why this manga is so popular and it's very bizarre not getting an anime adaptation. But would you look at that? Allegedly, it's Netflix. So there are so many things that can go wrong and can go right. Ending 1, we will get something like Delicious in Dungeon. Ending 2, we will get a Cyberpunk 2077 Master Edger complete season 1 with a banger animations. Ending 3, Record of Ragnarok. I don't think I need to explain this one. This is boring because it's allegedly 2024 and what year we are in? 2024. We haven't seen the smallest amount of official news from Big Daddy Netflix. This could be bad or good, but I like to keep the positive mindset, so call me out on this. If the anime is bad, comment on this video and join the server and type balls. So let's just look at some cool panels that kinda go hard. The fights in this manga are drawn in a very impactful way. Even though it's not animated, but you can feel every move, every punch, and every slice of pizza that is being inserted in your mouth hole. Damn, I yapped so much I ran out of yap. Well, here's the ending.